Great response by our guys today. Getting those 2 runs in the first inning, kind of sending that first punch, if you will. The big 2-run homer there by JC, getting us on the board, and then it gives Ozzie a chance to go out there and pitch with a lead. Anytime you can do that against obviously a good team, Fresno State, it makes you feel good that you're ahead, right? And when we're ahead, our pitchers usually do a good job. I mean, unbelievable defense today. Jack Costello makes a heck of a play in left field. Angelo Peraza made a couple of unbelievable plays at second base today. And then we turned that double play there at the end of the game to secure the victory. But pitching and defense wins games. I can't say enough about our bullpen all year. The message to the guys yesterday was, playoff baseball, again, experience it. I've seen it. Everybody's going to get their name called. Vaughn Monterer comes in today, gets 3 clutch outs to be able to turn it over to Schrier. And Alex just did an amazing job, 4 strikeouts, 3 innings. And that's what he's done for us all year. He's just been a special piece of our puzzle. So the pitching, the defense, and then the timely hitting again. I mean, the insurance run by Gerv hitting that home run in the 8th inning really helped us get that 2-run cushion and allowed Alex to do his thing. So you can't say enough about our guys, the way they responded today, and that was kind of our expectation coming into today.
Questions for the players and coach? Yes, sir.
Great spread nights up to the band in San Diego. This question's for Alex. What's it like, coming back here at a place you spent so long pitching and obviously pitching for the team, but being in a regional stage? What were some of the things you were thinking going on that mound, a place that you have been so many times in your life?
Yeah, it was definitely a little weird at first coming back, but I think it's a place I'm really comfortable, which is awesome. And I've been to a regional before. My first time throwing one yesterday, so haven't been out there necessarily, but I was able to be really calm and present on the mound with just me and Ari back there. Haven't been there so many times, which I think at other venues is probably a little harder for me. Wouldn't really know necessarily, but definitely was able to be comfortable, which helps a lot as a pitcher.
So, knowing the added pressure of this could be the last game for the next couple of games, what's the mindset for you, but also the rest of your teammates that you played with for so long, moving on to these next couple of games?
Yeah, I think the word that we reflected on today was gratitude. I think I wake up every single day, and I know everybody on this team does too, just lucky to be together. And I think we kind of joked about it after the game of just it's another day to spend with our best friends. So I think the message is clear. We have so much confidence in ourselves, but also each other, that every single time that we get a step foot in between those lines, it's the best day in the world. And so in terms of just pressure, we're just taking it day by day, enjoying San Diego baseball. And that's kind of how we've done things from the start. And that's kind of what's going to take us to, the next level and the next, sense of those games. So I think just taking it day by day and being excited and grateful to be out there is really important for us.
Yes, for Will, Kirk K from the San Diego Union Tribune. After what happened to you yesterday, was there any way you want to come play today?
No. Back to that word gratitude. I feel like I'm the luckiest human being alive to be able to put on this uniform. So just being able to, wake up and just a little black eye, nothing too bad for sure. So being able to put the uniform on and in between those lines today was a blessing for sure, and something that I was not going to let be taken away from me.
Once you get in the batter's box, so you're not really thinking about, does it not really affect you seeing the ball and all that?
I don't think so, no. I think it just stems down to mental toughness. I think from day one, I've told myself that I'm going to go give it my all, whatever that looks like, and sometimes you're not going to feel 100%, and whatever. If you have $1 to offer, then I'm going to give $1 to this team. If I have 50 cents, I'm going to give 50 cents. So whatever kind of shape I'm in, I'm going to go out there and compete my tail off. So I was able to do that today.
All year, it's not been one guy, and it's passing the baton on the pitching side too. And it's awesome as a coach when you don't have guys caught up in their roles. I'm the closer, I'm the Friday night guy, what have you. Every time that they get an opportunity to step foot on that field, those guys take advantage of it. And whether it's 2 outs, whether it's 6 outs, whether it's 9 outs, like today, they just give it their all. And when you have a group of guys that love one another and that they actually are genuinely happy for one another for their success, then you have something special, because that's what this group does. It's not about me. It is a truly selfless group. And when you have that on both sides of the ball, then you've got something special, and that's what these guys do. So the bullpen has just been a huge staple for us all year, and it's not because it's just one guy.
But your journey continues at the D1 level. Just from where you started, leaving high school through Point Loma Nazarene to now, and everything that you have accomplished, individually but also as a team, how would you describe kind of this baseball journey you've been on so far this year?
It's truly like a blessing, you know, like Will and Coach say, just talk about gratitude. There's been some ups and downs, and I've really learned over the past year that, you know, hard work gets rewarded in this game. So, you know, no matter how things are going, just kind of sticking with, you know, what makes us good, you know, individually and collectively as a team. So I think just, sticking to myself and just keep coming to the field every day and working as hard as I can, outworking the people on the other side, the opponent.
Yes, sir. Jacob, after the first homer, they walked you a couple times. Do you think that has any frustration or a sign of respect? How do you look at it?
I definitely look at it as a sign of respect. You know, obviously when I go up there, I want to hit, but I think it's definitely a little thing of respect. But you know, obviously then a couple of bats later, it's like you haven't seen pitches in a while, so it's just key to stay disciplined. When I do get those at bats, they do want to pitch to me. So
For Alex, you seem very demonstrative coming off the mound a couple times. How do you channel that energy to help you and not make you get overhyped?
Yeah, I think with experience, that definitely comes with experience. I think in the past, sometimes you can't ride the highs and lows, especially as a starter, but being in the pen, knowing each inning, I'm just going to go out there and get my 3 outs, not knowing how long I'm going, if I'm going out there again. So just really every inning emptying the tank, you know, like we say, we're fighting each day, so just fighting each pitch, really focus on each pitch in between innings, kind of taking that as a reset, and then, you know, trying to get everybody excited too. I know after the first inning, I think we hit a home run, so kind of that kind of energy both ways.
So what were you telling yourself on the mound going against a guy that, you know, in Burke Gray that already hit a bomb earlier in the year? I mean, earlier in the game when he's right at the plate, trying to get a double play ball. But you know, what was your mindset, and how did you mentally approach that last at bat?
Yeah, I mean, obviously as a pitcher, you can't think about what the worst can happen. So I was really thinking about executing each pitch, especially the first pitch. Obviously, it only took one, but I was really focused on throwing that fastball low and in, knowing if he, you know, gets the best of me on that pitch, good for him. But we talked on the mound meeting, don't, you know, hang a slider, and if we throw a slider, to extend it off the plate. So, and really just trusting my defense. I mean, in the tournament last week, they turned it almost identical double play to that in the same situation. So being able to trust the guys behind me and just letting them do the work and execute my pitch.
Once the ball hit the ground, what was your feeling?
I mean, I felt like it was over. As soon as it gets to even in the direction of JD, those guys are so good up the middle. You can just trust them to turn anything, and I knew that, you know, we would seal that one.
Did you have a question, sir?
Yeah, Coach, just looking forward, we're going to have to win a few games here. How does your pitching set up for, what is the direction you're going to take here for the next game and possibly from there on?
Yeah, what the good thing is we still got a couple starters left. You know, our Sunday starter, Logan Redmond, is still available. We haven't used him yet. Our Tuesday starter, Ryan Caesar, is available. And then the rest of the bullpen, they're going to empty the tank. You know, and that was the message going into it, again, with some of my experience in the regionals. And you're going to need to come back and bounce back twice, maybe 3 times on a weekend to give it all you got to go out and win. So there's no doubt in this group and in the heart and soul of this group to be able to be ready to pitch. So I don't know. We'll have to ask Alex if he can go tomorrow, but maybe he needs a day of rest before he gets out there. But I guarantee you, he says he's going to be ready to go tomorrow.